ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of something today. Life will test you. There will be moments when the road seems blocked, the door shut, the path unclear. You will face challenges that feel impossible to overcome. But let me tell you something important. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. Now, I don't know what you're going through, but I know this. Obstacles are not meant to stop you. They are meant to shape you, to strengthen you, to prepare you. And when you believe that a way will be made, doors will open that you never knew existed. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you do in life. It is the lens through which you see the world, the filter that determines whether you see obstacles as barriers or as stepping stones. If you believe that success is possible, you will take action in ways that make it happen. If you believe that failure is inevitable, you will unconsciously sabotage yourself before you even begin. The mind is powerful, and the way you think shapes your future in ways you cannot even imagine. Your mindset determines your attitude, and your attitude influences your decisions. A person with a growth mindset believes that challenges are opportunities for learning, while a person with a fixed mindset sees them as signs of failure. Two people can face the same setback, but their mindsets will dictate their responses. One person sees it as a reason to give up. The other sees it as motivation to push harder. Your thoughts are the seeds of your future, and whatever you plant will grow. If you plant doubt, you will reap hesitation. If you plant confidence, you will reap achievement. There is a simple truth about life. It does not always go as planned. You will face disappointments, failures, and unexpected challenges. Some people let these setbacks define them, believing that they are destined for failure. Others use them as fuel to rise even higher. The difference is not in the circumstances, it is in the mindset. The person who believes that every difficulty carries a lesson will keep moving forward, even when things get tough. They understand that failures are not permanent, and success is not out of reach if they keep learning and growing. Your beliefs about yourself shape your actions. If you believe you are capable, you will take bold steps. If you believe you are limited, you will hold back. People who achieve great things do not always have better opportunities. They have better mindsets. They do not wait for perfect conditions. They do not dwell on their disadvantages. Instead, they focus on what they can do, and they take action with confidence. It is not about having all the answers before you start. It is about having the belief that you will find a way. One of the greatest enemies of success is self-doubt. When you doubt yourself, you hesitate. When you hesitate, you miss opportunities. Many dreams have died, not because they were impossible, but because the person who had them did not believe enough to take the first step. The mind creates limitations that do not exist in reality. People tell themselves they are too old, too young, too inexperienced, or not smart enough. But those are just thoughts, not facts. The moment you challenge those thoughts and decide to believe in yourself, everything changes. The world is full of people who started with nothing but a belief in themselves. They faced obstacles, but their mindset kept them moving forward. They refused to let failure define them. They saw rejection as redirection, not as the end. They understood that growth comes from discomfort, and they embraced challenges instead of running from them. Every person who has ever succeeded has faced doubt and fear, but they chose to push through it. That choice is what makes all the difference. Your future is not determined by your past. It is determined by what you choose to believe today. If you believe that you are capable of more, you will take steps that move you closer to your dreams. If you believe that you are stuck, you will stay exactly where you are. The power to change your life starts in your mind. Choose thoughts that empower you. Choose to believe in possibility. Choose to see challenges as opportunities. Because the moment you shift your mindset, you shift your entire future. Life does not always give you the perfect circumstances to begin. Too many people delay action because they are waiting for ideal conditions, the right resources, or a guarantee of success. But the truth is, progress is not about having everything in place before you start. It is about making the best use of what you already have. Waiting for the perfect moment is an illusion, because conditions will never be completely perfect. Those who succeed are the ones who take what they have, no matter how little, and begin. There are countless stories of individuals who started with almost nothing but had the determination to move forward. They did not let a lack of resources stop them. Instead, they found a way to make things work with what they had. They focused on what was within their control rather than what was missing. Every great achievement begins with a single step, and more often than not, that step is taken in uncertainty. It is taken in faith. It is taken with the understanding that even if the road is unclear, moving forward is better than standing still. Excuses are easy to find when you focus on what you lack. People say they do not have enough money, enough knowledge, enough connections, or enough time. But the truth is, those who achieve great things face the same obstacles. The difference is that they do not let those obstacles become excuses. They ask themselves, what can I do with what I have right now? They use their current resources to take action, knowing that progress attracts more opportunities. History is filled with individuals who started with nothing but a vision and the willingness to act. Some of the most successful businesses in the world were started in garages, small rooms, or even with borrowed money. Some of the greatest artists began their craft without expensive tools. Some of the greatest leaders rose from humble beginnings. They all had reasons to wait. They all had reasons to complain. But instead of dwelling on what was missing, they focused on what was possible. The journey toward any goal is not about having everything in place before you begin. It is about making the most of what is available and trusting that as you move forward, more doors will open. Action creates momentum. Even small steps lead to big results over time. Many people never reach their potential because they are waiting for something external to change, when the real change needs to happen internally. They need to shift from a mindset of scarcity to a mindset of resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is one of the greatest skills a person can develop. It is the ability to see possibilities where others see limitations. It is the mindset that says, I may not have everything, but I have something, and I will use it to move forward. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Even if it is just learning a new skill, making a new connection, or taking the first imperfect action, it matters. Small efforts compound over time, and what seems insignificant today can become life-changing tomorrow. Fear often holds people back from doing what they can with what they have. The fear of failure, of judgment, of not being good enough. But fear is just a feeling, not a fact. The only way to move past it is to take action despite it. Confidence is built through action. The more you do, the more capable you become. Every successful person started as a beginner. They did not wait to be perfect. They started where they were, and through persistence they grew. No one ever achieves anything by standing still. Progress belongs to those who take action with what they have, even when it is not enough, even when it is imperfect. Life rewards those who make the most of what is in their hand. If you can shift your focus from what is missing to what is possible, you will discover that you already have enough to begin. The real question is, will you take that first step? Adversity is not meant to break you, it is meant to shape you. Every great success story is built on a foundation of challenges, obstacles, and hardships. The difference between those who rise and those who remain stuck is how they respond to adversity. Some people see difficulties as reasons to quit, while others see them as opportunities to grow. The truth is, adversity is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are being prepared for something greater. The struggles you face today are equipping you with the strength, resilience, and wisdom you will need for the future. Every challenge carries within it the seed of growth. The difficulties you encounter are not random. They serve a purpose. They teach you patience, discipline, and perseverance. They refine your character and force you to develop skills you never thought you needed. The strongest people are not those who have never faced hardship, but those who have endured it, learned from it, and emerged stronger. If you look at anyone who has achieved greatness, you will see a pattern. At some point they faced adversity that could have stopped them, but instead they used it as fuel to move forward. When life becomes difficult, it is easy to feel discouraged. It is easy to ask, why is this happening to me? But a better question is, what is this teaching me? When you shift your perspective and see adversity as preparation instead of punishment, everything changes. Challenges become stepping stones instead of roadblocks. Setbacks become lessons instead of failures. Instead of feeling defeated, you start to realize that every difficulty is shaping you into the person you need to become. Greatness is never achieved in comfort. Comfort zones do not build champions. Struggle does. Just like a muscle grows through resistance, you grow through challenges. If life were always easy, you would never develop the strength needed to handle bigger responsibilities, bigger opportunities, or bigger dreams. The challenges you face today are conditioning you for what lies ahead. Without adversity, there is no growth. Without struggle, there is no strength. Without resistance, there is no resilience. Some of the most successful people in history have faced enormous adversity. They experienced rejection, failure, loss, and disappointment. But instead of giving up, they kept moving forward. They understood that adversity was not the end of the road. It was part of the journey. It tested their commitment, refined their skills, and strengthened their character. If they had given up in the face of hardship, they would have never reached their full potential. Their success was not in spite of adversity, it was because of it. Many people want success without struggle. They want the reward without the process. But true success is built through trials. It is earned through perseverance. If you are going through a difficult season, do not let it discourage you. Let it shape you. Let it refine you. The very thing that feels like it is holding you back might be the thing that is pushing you forward. The struggle is not here to destroy you, it is here to prepare you. When you face adversity, remind yourself that it is part of the process. Every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every difficulty is developing you into the person who can handle greater success. So instead of resisting adversity, embrace it. Instead of fearing challenges, face them. Instead of quitting, keep going. Because one day you will look back and realize that the hardships you endured were not obstacles. They were stepping stones to your greatness. The words you speak have power. Every time you open your mouth, you are either speaking life or speaking death over your circumstances, your future, and yourself. Words shape reality, and what you declare consistently is what you begin to experience. Many people sabotage their own success without realizing it, simply by the way they talk about their lives. They speak defeat, doubt, and negativity, and then wonder why they feel stuck. But those who understand the power of words choose to speak faith, possibility, and victory, even in the face of challenges. What you say matters because words create momentum. If you constantly talk about how hard life is, how nothing ever works out, and how you are not good enough, you are reinforcing a mindset of limitation. But when you choose to declare that you are strong, that you are capable, that doors will open, and that you will overcome, you begin to shift your reality in a positive direction. This is not just about positive thinking. It is about setting the tone for your actions. People who speak life move differently. They carry themselves with confidence. They attract opportunities because their words align with belief rather than fear. Many people unknowingly curse their own potential by speaking words of doubt. They say things like, "I will never succeed," "I am not smart enough," "This always happens to me," or "Nothing ever works out." These statements may seem harmless, but over time they become a script that the mind follows. The more you repeat something, the more it solidifies in your belief system. Eventually your words shape your actions, your decisions, and your results. The way you talk about yourself and your future determines the direction of your life. Speaking life does not mean ignoring reality or pretending that problems do not exist. It means choosing to acknowledge difficulties without letting them define you. Instead of saying, "I am stuck," say, "I am finding a way forward." Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I am learning and growing." Instead of saying, "I am not good enough," say, "I am improving every day." Words are seeds, and whatever you plant will grow. If you plant negativity, doubt, and fear, that is what will flourish. But if you plant faith, confidence, and determination, you will see a harvest of success. Every great leader, every successful person, every individual who has overcome adversity has mastered the art of speaking life. They speak vision before it becomes reality. They declare success before they see results. They understand that their words are a force that can shape the world around them. If you want to see change in your life, start with your words. Speak into existence the future you want to create. Say, "I am capable." Say, "I am strong." Say, "I will find a way." Say, "Something good is coming." The more you declare these things, the more your mind, actions, and circumstances will begin to align with them. There will always be moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, but when those moments come, resist the temptation to speak negativity. Instead, remind yourself of your strength. Encourage yourself. Declare victory even before you see it. Speak life over your health, your relationships, your dreams, and your challenges. The words you speak today will create the reality you experience tomorrow. Choose them wisely. Staying the course when things are easy is not difficult. When everything is going smoothly, motivation comes naturally and the path forward feels clear. But the real test of commitment comes when things get hard, when progress seems slow, and when obstacles appear larger than expected. It is in these moments that many people give up, not realizing that if they had just held on a little longer, they would have broken through. Success is not about never facing difficulties. It is about pushing forward despite them. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who don't is not intelligence, talent, or luck. It is perseverance. Hard times will come, and when they do, they will try to shake your belief in yourself and your dreams. You may face rejection, failure, or unexpected challenges that make you question if it's all worth it. But quitting never leads to success. If you give up every time things get tough, you will always find yourself starting over. The real key to progress is consistency. Continuing to move forward even when you don't feel like it, even when the results aren't visible yet. Every great achievement is built on the foundation of persistence. The journey toward anything worthwhile will test your patience and resilience. There will be moments when you feel like your efforts are not making a difference, when doubt creeps in and tells you that you're wasting your time. But what most people fail to realize is that growth is often invisible before it becomes visible. Just because you don't see immediate results does not mean progress isn't happening. Many people quit too soon because they don't recognize how close they are to a breakthrough. The person who keeps going, who refuses to give up, is the one who eventually wins. Challenges are not signs that you should stop. They are signs that you are growing. Every difficulty you face is strengthening you for what's ahead. The obstacles you encounter today are shaping you into the person who can handle the success that is coming. If everything were easy, there would be no growth, no transformation, and no depth of character. It is the struggle that makes the victory meaningful. The people who inspire the world are not those who had an easy journey, but those who faced adversity and refused to be defeated by it. There will be times when you feel alone on your journey, when it seems like no one understands the sacrifices you are making or the effort you are putting in. This is where many people lose focus. They start looking for external validation instead of remembering why they started in the first place. You must hold on to your vision even when no one else sees it yet. Stay the course, even when encouragement is scarce. Keep moving forward even when no one is cheering for you, because the reward does not come to those who wait for the perfect moment. It comes to those who keep showing up day after day, no matter how hard it gets. When the road gets tough, remind yourself why you started. Think about the dreams that led you here, the progress you have already made, and the person you are becoming through this journey. Remember that struggle is temporary, but regret lasts forever. The pain of discipline, of persistence, of staying the course is nothing compared to the pain of looking back and wondering what could have been. Hard times are not here to stop you, they are here to shape you. Keep pushing, keep believing, and keep moving forward. Because if you refuse to quit, success is inevitable. The people you surround yourself with have a powerful influence on your mindset, habits, and ultimately your success. Who you spend time with shapes your thinking, your energy, and your belief in what is possible. If you are surrounded by people who uplift, inspire, and challenge you to grow, you will rise to new levels. But if you are constantly in the company of negativity, doubt, and mediocrity, you will struggle to break free from the limitations they reinforce. Your environment is either pushing you forward or holding you back. And the sooner you recognize this truth, the sooner you can take control of your future. Success is never achieved in isolation, and neither is failure. The people around you either encourage your progress or contribute to your setbacks. If you are surrounded by those who complain, make excuses, and refuse to take responsibility for their lives, their mindset will start to rub off on you. Over time, their doubts become your doubts. Their fears become your fears, and their habits become your habits. But when you intentionally surround yourself with driven, positive, and growth-minded individuals, you absorb their energy, their mindset, and their drive. You begin to think bigger, act bolder, and believe in greater possibilities. Every great achievement has been supported by the right people. Behind every successful person is a network of individuals who believed in them, challenged them, and helped them stay on course. The right people push you to be better, hold you accountable, and remind you of your potential when you feel discouraged. They don't let you settle for less than you are capable of. They celebrate your wins and help you learn from your losses. They bring out the best in you because they see the greatness in you even when you don't see it yourself. Sometimes the hardest part of growth is realizing that not everyone around you is meant to continue the journey with you. As you evolve, you may find that some relationships no longer align with where you are going. This can be difficult to accept, but it is necessary. Holding on to people who drain your energy, discourage your dreams, or keep you stuck in the past will only slow you down. Growth requires making tough decisions about who you allow into your space. It is not about arrogance or cutting people off without reason. It is about recognizing that your future is too important to be influenced by the wrong company. The people you need in your life are those who inspire you to become the best version of yourself. They challenge your excuses, push you beyond your comfort zone, and remind you of your potential when you start to doubt yourself. They are focused on growth, learning, and progress, and their ambition fuels your own. When you are surrounded by individuals who are striving for greatness, you naturally elevate your own standards. You begin to dream bigger, take more action, and refuse to settle for mediocrity. If you want to change your life, start by evaluating the people in it. Ask yourself, do the people around me push me forward or hold me back? Do they encourage my growth or reinforce my limitations? Do they support my dreams or dismiss them? If you find that your circle is not aligned with the person you want to become, it is time to make a change. Seek out mentors, friends, and communities that uplift and challenge you. Build relationships with those who inspire you, motivate you, and remind you that more is possible. Your potential is too valuable to be influenced by the wrong people. Choose wisely, because the company you keep will either propel you toward your dreams or pull you away from them. Surround yourself with those who believe in growth, who celebrate progress, and who push you to become the best version of yourself. Because when you are in the right environment, success becomes not just a possibility, but an expectation. Faith alone is powerful, but without action, it remains only a wish. Action alone is necessary, but without faith, it lacks purpose and direction. When faith and action come together, they create a force that can move mountains, overcome obstacles, and produce miracles. Many people believe in the idea of success, breakthrough, or transformation, but they fail to take the necessary steps to make it happen. Others work tirelessly, but lack the belief that things will truly change for the better. The real magic happens when faith fuels action, when belief is backed up by effort. This is the formula for miracles. Faith is the ability to see beyond what is currently visible. It is believing in something greater than your circumstances, something beyond your current struggles or limitations. Faith allows you to hold on to a vision even when reality does not yet reflect it. It keeps you moving forward when others would quit. It gives you the strength to endure setbacks, knowing that a breakthrough is possible. But faith is not just about believing. It is about stepping out in confidence, even when you do not have all the answers. Faith does not wait for the perfect conditions. It moves forward despite uncertainty. Action is what turns faith into reality. Without action, even the strongest belief remains powerless. Many people sit back waiting for things to change, hoping that circumstances will improve on their own. But miracles do not happen through wishful thinking. They happen through intentional effort. Every great achievement, every incredible breakthrough has been the result of someone who had faith and backed it up with action. They did not just believe things would happen, they took steps to make them happen. Faith without action is empty hope, and action without faith is empty labor. But when the two are combined, they create an unstoppable force. Faith provides the vision, and action brings it to life. Faith keeps you grounded in belief, and action keeps you moving forward. It is not enough to just trust that things will get better. You must work toward that better future. It is not enough to dream about success. You must take steps to achieve it. It is not enough to hope for change. You must create the conditions for change to happen. Throughout history, the greatest stories of success, transformation, and achievement have followed this exact formula. Every great leader, every innovator, every game changer has faced moments where the odds were against them. But instead of giving in to fear or doubt, they believed in the possibility of something greater, and they took action despite uncertainty. They did not wait for everything to be perfect. They moved forward with what they had. They trusted that as they stepped out, doors would open, opportunities would appear, and miracles would unfold. Miracles happen when preparation meets divine intervention. When you do your part, unseen forces begin to work in your favor. When you take action in faith, the right people, opportunities, and resources begin to align with your path. But none of this happens if you remain passive. Faith should never be an excuse for inaction. It should be the driving force behind your movement, your discipline, and your persistence. If you want to see miracles in your life, you must be willing to act in faith. You must take bold steps even when you feel uncertain. You must trust the process, even when results are not immediate. You must believe that what you are working toward is possible and act accordingly. The equation is simple. Faith plus action equals miracles. When you combine unwavering belief with relentless effort, nothing is impossible. No matter where you are right now, no matter what challenges stand in your way, remember this: your faith and your actions hold the power to transform your life. You are not meant to stay stuck, to live in fear, or to settle for less than you are capable of. The obstacles you face are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you. The setbacks are not signs to quit, they are signs to keep going. Speak life over your dreams. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. Stay the course, even when it's hard. Do what you can with what you have, and trust that every step you take is leading you towards something greater. And most importantly, never forget that faith alone is not enough. Action is required. So step forward with confidence. Believe that what you seek is already within reach. Move with purpose, knowing that as you take action, doors will open, opportunities will appear, and miracles will unfold. The journey will not always be easy. But if you refuse to give up, if you refuse to let fear or doubt hold you back, you will achieve what once seemed impossible. Faith plus action equals miracles. Now go out and make them happen.